Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Karibuni sana, karibuni sana. If in case you're new here, please go up here, click the subscribe button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so that you can actually get to see a lot more videos, and make sure you have the notification button on so that you can be alerted as soon as I upload any of these new videos. Now, today I want to make it brief, but I want to talk about something very interesting. I want to talk about my experience learning journalism in university. When you pick a course, you know, especially in Kenya, you pick a course such that you can be able to graduate and eventually get a good job and go out there and make, you know, a future for yourself. And a lot of the way in which parents prime their children is that you get good grades in primary school, you get good grades in secondary school, you get good grades in university, and then you get a good job. And then after that, they expect you to get married, have children, and the cycle continues. But I feel like there are certain things that we are not taught, especially for those who are going to school to learn about the arts and basically just creatives in general. When I was going to school, one of the core things that I learned from one of my lecturers was how to think beyond just, you know, being a graduate and getting a job. And so from early on, me and some of my fellow students had been doing things at school. We produced, you know, stuff in school. We were shooting videos for people. We used to do people's assignments. And from a very early on stage, we knew, or we started feeling like we were built for more than just getting the good grades and finishing and going out and getting a good job. Mind you, a lot of people who finish university find it very hard to get a job as a journalist. And this I leave to all my friends who are journalists out there. Tell us, how easy is it first to get a job? And second, how good is the pay when you actually get the job? Because what I was meant to understand is that entry-level journalists face it. They face it. It's very difficult. The entry salary is very low. There's a lot of work. You do all the work out there, and the pay is not that good. So it's difficult. I remember in 2013, I had a stint at NTV. I did Decision 2013 just for about 2 weeks. And it was one of the most difficult things in my life because I was doing the night shift. The difficult thing for me and not everybody else was the fact that I was doing the same thing over and over again, receiving material, library, cutting it, sending it here. And it was the same routine all over again. And being someone who's creative, who's always thinking about different things, I felt like I was in jail, basically. But yeah, I mean, there's good sides to journalism, and there's very, very, you know, productive sides to journalism and people who have actually been able to make something out of it. I'm not saying that if you're stuck, there's nothing you can do. There's a lot of people who've done amazing things. I mean, look at Jon General Nam, who decided to venture out because he was growing too big for the organization he was working for, in my view. This is my opinion. And perhaps he wanted to take on bigger fish than he was going to be allowed, and so he decided to go out and venture into Africa Uncensored. The reason why I'm talking about these things today is because I feel like a lot of the times when we go to school, especially with the Kenyan context, we are not taught about being job creators. We are taught about being, you know, employees. We are taught about being the sharp, you know, employee, so that you can have good grades and go out there and be the one every organization wants to pick. What they miss out on is we are very enterprising as Kenyans. I wish a lot of the curriculum was developed in a way that Kenyan students were being shown how to become the next, you know, network owner, the next TV station owner, the next, magazine publisher, as opposed to guys who want to go and start hustling for an internship. My God, internships, eh? Hustling for an internship, getting in there, being treated like I don't know what by some people. Not everyone. I'm very careful about not to mention that some people are quite nice when it comes to being able to mentor young people. But I wish the focus was a lot more on ensuring that even though there are people who want to be a news anchor, that person who wants to own a radio station in future is trained to do so. There is elements of what is being taught that allows him to be able to get the skills to be able to do that. And that brings me to the next thing. I feel like as much as you go to school to specialize, for example, in journalism or broadcast or communications, PR, there should be some element of business, awareness training that is offered to students in schools. Because this will ensure that not only are you getting what you need to get a job, but you're getting what you need to eventually start your own business or get together with a few people and be able to build something that is longer lasting as compared to employment. I have always told you guys on this channel how I started, or how we started our company with Mark Wamboy, a friend of mine. And happy birthday to you, by the way, Mr. Wamboy. You're growing old. And I mean, for us, it was a matter of passion before realizing we could turn it into a business. But what I know for a fact is there's a lot of opportunities for young people to be able to make something out of themselves. But what is lacking is that awareness, being able to get yourself in a situation where you know what you want, you know that there are opportunities that exist, and there's work beyond just working in the newsroom or working for production companies. You can go out and do things by yourself. And so one of the things I have wanted to do for the longest time is to set up something that would market young people or give them opportunities or just expose them to a lot of the people that I meet that are always looking for people to do for them things. And over the past 3.5 or 4 years, I've had Oloski the brand, www.oloskithebrand.com, where I tried to do this with a few people. We've managed to get some work done, but it's difficult because, for example, for me, I was doing this and I'm still in employment, and so even being able to get enough time to interact with enough people to be able to provide business was difficult. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys today my view on how I think training should be changed in a university to ensure that we're building business-minded individuals as well as those who are, employment-minded, so that there's a balance there, so that we don't end up with 400 students all graduating and hoping to join the 4 key, media stations that we have, as opposed to getting 400 students, of which a lot of them may want to join the media stations in various capacities, but there's 1 or 2 or 3 of them who will end up building a company that will actually absorb maybe 100 of them, because what we are not realizing is we could be in the same class, but one of us can be having an idea that can ensure that all of us are catered for, as opposed to all of us going for that one opportunity. Anyway, what do you feel about the way our training in higher learning institutions is set up, and what are your experiences with regards to looking for work, especially if you're in communications or if you're in PR or if you're in just any field basically? Do you think that what you got in university was enough for you to be able to build something beyond university? Or do you think there could have been a better way of handling it such that maybe you had the skills to start up something for yourself? That's it for today. Next time, I think, as I said, I wanted to bring someone today, but it's not possible. I'm still trying. Once I get the full details, I'll share with you. Remember, go up here, subscribe, like this video, and don't forget to leave a comment. See you on the next video. Adios.